Yo, what up, guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm on hypixel with Vape 4. And today I have a pretty interesting topic, and it's why I choose to cheat, why I use Vape, and why I started cheating. So first of all, I'm gonna start with when I started cheating and why I started cheating. So my first time ever cheating was probably maybe 2017. I was playing Bedrock on my iPad. I used to play a lot of Mindplex and shit, and I just saw this cheat on the App Store. I think it was called, oh fuck, I actually have no idea what it was called, but it was a crafting table icon and it was like toolbox or some shit. I don't know, it was 10 bucks. I bought it and I was like flying around and shit. It gave you like fly and everything, it gave you fly, ESP, reach, killer. I don't know about now, but back then Bedrock edition did not have an anti-cheat at all, so you could do whatever you wanted to do. It was actually like playing on a single player world. You could do whatever you wanted to do and there was actually no limitations. I used to be a nice hacker. I remember flying to like diamond gens and emerald gens and dropping players like loot and shit, because I wasn't really focused on winning. I was a kid and I don't know, it was just fun to like mess around and shit. So I used to do that for a while, and then I think I got bored of it or something, so I started playing legit again. I used to play, I think, Egg Wars. I'm not too sure, but I remember playing a lot of like, not Bed Wars, but something close to it. It was actually pretty fun. And then in 2020 I got my PC and I was legit, and I used to be pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I was like a bot. I'll put some gameplay on screen because I used to make montages and shit, but I was a bot. I used to watch a lot of Skeppy. I was like 11 or something, I don't know, but I used to play a lot because it was COVID. Obviously we all played a bunch and got pretty good at it. In like 2021, mid 2021, I started doing win streaks and shit. I think Green's about to rush me, bro. Fuck, I'm gonna have to pot up. But as I was saying, I was not that good, but then I got kind of good and I started win streaking with like friends and stuff. And I had like really bad stats because I didn't really care about stats back then. But I remember I got a 25 solo win streak and I was like super proud of that and shit. It was like a big achievement. I remember texting my parents about it. I was like, yo, I just got a crazy win streak. So that was kind of funny. I got him, but as I was saying, that was pretty funny. And then I got a 96, that was win streak, which I'm gonna put the clutch on screen. It was probably my best clutch ever. I was like 13. I was legit then too. And I remember carrying my teammate and basically lost it because, if I'm not mistaken, I got double rushed and he was not a base and they invised me. And I was pissed that you can be so good and people can still invis you and kill you, which is so stupid. And I was really sad because I lost that win streak. So I started looking for extra packs that make like particles, invis particles, like huge, or like add values to the player so you could still see them invis. Because if you remember back in the day, if you had an Optifine cape, you would get like a Santa hat in Christmas and you could still see the Santa hat even if someone was invis. So I was like, there has to be some way to, you know, see people invis, but I couldn't find shit. And I remember cheating getting really popular, so I was like, why not just buy this Vape client shit? And come on, bro, oh my god. So I was saying, why not buy Vape just for the ESP? But as we all know, if you start something just for a little bit, it never stops there. So I started cheating, like closet cheating, and I started like semi-blatant cheating. I used to snipe and stuff, which was pretty fun. It was very popular back in the day, so everybody did it, and I used to do it with friends and shit. But I was still good at the game. As you see, I obviously have game sense and shit, so I never started cheating to get good. I started cheating for the ESP, and then I was going for a win streak with my friend, which was 222 win streak, and it was going pretty good. And then at 219, my mom disconnected my Wi-Fi because I was playing at like 3 a.m. and she told me not to play, and I was a little kid, so I still played. And then she disconnected my shit, and I remember being so sad about it. But after that, I never really win streaked or played competitively ever because I don't know, it just looked kind of pointless to me. But as you know, I still give strats out and shit, because if you enjoy doing it and that's your thing, go ahead, you know, you can do whatever. But I just kind of got bored of it and saw it kind of pointless, and I think this guy's cheating, bro. This guy's definitely cheating. And then I started posting videos with my friend on this channel. I used to have another channel, but it's inactive now. I used to have montages and stuff. But this is why you need to be good even if you cheat, because this guy's cheating but he has no idea what the fuck's going on. And then, as I was saying, I just kept posting videos, and then in late 2024 I got my Vape partnership. I used to make a bunch of Vape videos before, but I finally got my partnership, and then I started posting videos consistently, and boom, here we are 2 years later. I'm still posting. Now that we got my whole cheating backstory aside, let's move to why I still choose to cheat and why I choose Vape over the like 2 million clients in the market right now. So first of all, the reason I choose to cheat, it's not just a because answer. It's fuck, bro, I'm dead. It's not a simple answer. It's in like just because of that. So there's a few reasons. Number one is pretty obvious. I do YouTube, right? This is my thing. I like doing it. I like making videos and you guys like watching them. So if I stop cheating, that would not be very beneficial to my YouTube and all that, because most of my viewers watch me because I cheat. Obviously, I think that's probably the main explanation. There's a few more reasons and I'm gonna get to them, but that's probably the main one. So the other little reasons, they're not the main reason, but they're factors. And is that I really like Bed Wars, right? I don't like it as the game. I think it's really boring and hypixel deserves to get shut down. I don't like Bed Wars as Bed Wars itself. Like if this game launched right now, I would probably not play it, but it has a lot of memories, right? Not just Bed Wars itself, but the whole idea, Egg Wars, Cake Wars, all that. I've been playing this shit for like half my life, so I think it's pretty understandable why I still want to play it. Please hit, bro. Nice. But the guy had a pearl, but as I was saying, if I quit cheating right now, it would not be beneficial for my YouTube or me just playing the game itself, because if I quit cheating, I'm never gonna play Bed Wars again, bro. This game is boring, maybe once a year. This game is too boring and plain and repetitive to actually be enjoyable. And next up is why I choose Vape over all these other clients that are in the market right now. So for me, it's pretty obvious. Vape has been around since, like, don't quote me, but I think 2014 or something like that. It has a lot of reputation, and all these new clients, I'm not saying they're rats or anything like that, but it's kind of suspicious. I would not download something that just came out from like random no names in the community. You know, if I'm not mistaken, Raven B4 something like that got released for free. That shit was a rat. Everything is a rat. So I use Vape because I just really trust it, and obviously because I have a partnership with it. But if I didn't have a partnership, I would still use it over other clients because I just like to be safe. And that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to buy Vape at vape.g/authie for 10% off, and check out my Patreon, patreon.com/authie, for courses on how to never get banned, get status, etc.